Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Jal Panther Park as we get ready for Jal Lady Panther Softball here on the Jal Sports YouTube channel at HobbsAmerica.com. I'm TJ Miracles sitting in for Alan Scott today. Great to have you along on a gorgeous morning for softball here in far South Lee County, as the Jal Lady Panthers today will be taking on the Lady Coyotes of Dora. For Jal, they come in at 2-7 overall on the year, but 2-2 in district after getting a big win last night against the Eunice Cardinals right here at Panther Park. For the visiting Dora Coyotes, they are 5-6 on the season. They are 0-4 in district. Jal, at the end of the day, would like to make sure that they are 0-6. Both of these teams are going to be fighting for playoff positioning. Let's go and give you the starting lineups. We will start with the visiting Lady Coyotes of Dora. Batting first and playing in left field will be Karen Inge. Batting second is the catcher, Jenna Ramirez. Batting third for Dora is their pitcher, Faith Jasso. Batting fourth, playing first will be Justice Deason. Batting in the fifth slot and playing shortstop, Brianne Rodriguez. Batting sixth is the center fielder, Kinsley Inge. Batting seventh, playing third will be Miranda Gomez. Batting eighth, playing right field, Riley Klopp. And batting ninth and playing second base will be Caitlin Sufert. For your Jal Lady Panthers, leading off and playing center field will be Leilani Sauceda. Batting second is the pitcher, Jonna Butts. Hitting in the third slot, playing third will be Natalie Nunez. Batting fourth is the shortstop, Alexa Tavera. Batting fifth and catching, Karen Sauceda. Batting sixth, playing second, be Ali Mendoza. Batting seventh, playing right field, Charisma Rodriguez. Batting eighth is the first baseman, Amila Rodriguez. And batting ninth and playing in left field will be Yaya Juarez. So the Lady Panthers and the Lady Coyotes of Dora here today as we continue district as the coaches. That's Coach Lujan, of course, for the Panthers, and the Dora coach meeting at home plate to talk about the ground rules and just get everything straight. So great to have you with us wherever you happen to be around the world today as we prepare for the start of another district matchup. Of course, a Jal doubleheader today. We'll have game one of this two-game set, and then we'll be sliding over to the baseball park for Jal and Eunice game two of that doubleheader from the baseball stadium. That'll come up a little bit after 1 this afternoon. So baseball, softball doubleheader today. So thanks for putting up with me again as I sit in for Alan Scott, who is on assignment today. So moving on through it as the coaches continue their meeting at the mound, or rather at the plate. We'll take a timeout, come back, and get you into this one. It's the Panthers and the Lady Coyotes from here in Jal today as Jal Lady Panther Softball continues on the Jal Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com.
The Jal Dental Clinic is so proud of their Jal Panthers. Success is not an accident. It's hard work and perseverance. Dr. Craig Layton and the Jal Dental staff welcome you to check out their new facility. It's 423 South 3rd Street. For more info, call 395-2205. The Jal Clinic serves patients in their rural communities, making dental services and preventative care easily accessible. Hours, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. The Jal Dental Clinic, a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics. Iron Horse Sports Grill is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and so much more. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. There's so much to choose from. Iron Horse Sports Grill is open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 575-395-2109. That's 575-395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue in Jal. The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Panther Park as we get ready for Game 1 of this doubleheader between the Lady Panthers and the Dora Lady Coyotes. I'm TJ Miracle sitting in for Alan Scott this morning as we are here in Jal getting ready for the start of this one. It's the Jal Lady Panthers looking to go to 3-2 in district here in Game 1. While taking Dora to 0-5. It'll be Jonna Butts on the hill, or rather in the ring, for the Lady Panthers. Salcida is her catcher. Rodriguez, Mendoza, Tavera, and Nunez from first to third, and Juarez, Salcido, and Rodriguez left to right. And the first pitch swung on, and that will be fouled off by Karen Inge, leading it off for strike number 1. So we are underway on this gorgeous Saturday morning, as Butts will look in, gets the sign, kicks and fires, and that one going to roll in and even the count up at 1-1 strike. So the 1-1 count. Jal in the home gold with the blue pants, white letters and numbers. Dora in the road red, and the 1-1 swung on, and that one is back into the netting. And it'll make it a 1-2 strike count. So 1-2 the count, underway from here in Pantherland today, as Butts will take a look in and gets what she wants from Salcido, ready to go, and throws it in there, and that one is in there. Ring her up and sit her down. Called strike 3, and there is one down here in the top of the first inning. Now Jenna Ramirez will step in for the Lady Coyotes of Dora. So one down on the leadoff strikeout by Jonna Butts. Butts, a quick worker in the ring, ready to go, and the first pitch, that one is belt high, outside corner, nice pitch. And that will be a called strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike. Jasso waits on deck. Outfield playing fairly deep as the 0-1. Whoop, that one got out of the hand a little funny. And sails to the backstop, but nobody on, no harm, no foul. That's going to happen occasionally. As Butts looks over at the dugout, tells Coach May, Coach Lujan, yeah, just got away from me a little bit. So she's ready to go, and the 1-1 count, and gets her on the riser, swing and a miss, strike 2. So the 1-2 strike count. Outfield playing about halfway back, and the 1-2 swung on, and that will be a slow grounder, gobbled up by Nunez, and fires over, and will pull Rodriguez off of the bag, and so Ramirez will reach on the E5 on the bad throw. So the bad throw has Dora in business here in the first, as now to be Faith Jasso, their pitcher, to the plate. Had time on that, just rushed the throw a little bit. So 1 out, 1 on, and the first pitch, fastball away. And that'll be ball number 1. So the 1-ball, no strike count. Of course, Lady Panthers playing a doubleheader here today. We'll have game 1. We'll have the boys for game 2. And the 1-0 pitch swung on, and that one is lifted high in the air to shallow center field. That one is going to drop in front of Salcida, and she will toss it in time, though, to get Jenna Ramirez, who had to wait and tag up. So she'll be out 8-6, as Telvera actually made that. And there is 2 away, and Jasso will reach on the single. But because Ramirez had to tag up, she had to wait. So now there is 2 down as the cleanup hitter Deason to the plate. And she'll take the first pitch and pop that one up and out of play over the Dora dugout for strike 1. So 2 down, 1 on. Juarez out in the left, playing well over into the gap in left center. A huge, huge hole down the line here at Panther Park. So 1 on, 2 outs, and the 0-1 swung on and missed. Gets her with the riser as Deason will go upstairs and come up empty on the good pitch by Butts, and it's a no-ball, 2 strike count. And the runner goes, and the steal by Jasso, so she'll get the stolen base. Here at Panther Park, we are right behind home plate, slightly offset, so sometimes we get a little screened out. The 0-2 pitch swung on, and that one is heading to the parking lot. And please don't hit the white Highlander, and I think I'm safe over there, and the count stays 0-2. as Deason fights off a pretty good pitch from Butts to stay alive. Everybody pretty much in their normal positions. What is shading over towards left center as Butts is ready to go, and she'll kick and fire, and off speed outside. Trying to get Deason to chase. She holds off, and it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. So top of the first inning. Dora with 2 outs, but a runner in scoring position. Butts will deal the 1-2 swung on. That'll be a little pop-up over on the right side. And coming over, not making the call, is Rodriguez, and she goes down hard to the ground and drops it as she comes to the ground, and so it'll be an error. So an E3 will score the Dora run. What should have gotten him out of the inning will put a run across for Dora. Deason going to reach on an E3. And Dora takes the 1-0 lead. On a late throw to the plate, gets away. Deason will advance. So a couple errors for the Lady Panthers this inning have cost them a run. Is now to be Ann Rodriguez to the plate, and the first will roll into her. Ball 1. 1-ball, no strike count. Of course, the Lady Panthers just playing their 9th game of the season. In the 1-0, and that one is going to get away and come all the way back to the backstop as Sauceda will get to it. But the wild pitch will move Deason down to third. So another run for Dora, potentially just 60 feet away. A couple errors have cost the Lady Panthers here in this inning. Deason were to score, it would not count against Butts in the ERA category because of the error and the 2-0 pitch, and that one is going to be away, ball 3. So a 3-ball, no strike count. Jal trying to get out of this one. They got 2 pretty quick outs, but a couple errors have cost the Lady Panthers. And the 3-0 pitch, and that one is going to be away for ball 4. And Rodriguez will work the walk, and so now there are Lady Coyotes at the corners as Kinsley Inge will come to the plate. So Inge, the lefty, will settle in as Butts looks in, gets the sign, kicks and fires, and that one a comebacker. Gets it in and throws it over. Butts to Rodriguez for out number 3, 1-3. But the damage is done as a run comes aboard for the Dora Lady Coyotes. We've played a half inning. It's Dora 1, Jal coming to bat. Lady Panther Softball will continue on the Jal Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com.
If you're tuning in right now, you're in for a treat, and Panther Drive-In has lots of them. You may know them for their delicious burgers and fries, chicken strips, steak fingers, or if you've got a sweet tooth, their ice cream. Panther Drive-In has a broad menu, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 575-395-2123. That's 575-395-2173. Panther Drive-In is proud to be a Panther and supporter of all Lee County sports and athletics.
When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jal. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community and Jal athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way. Jal Panthers.
For Dora, in their half of the first inning, they get 1 run on 1 hit, 2 errors committed by the Lady Panthers, and 1 runner left on base. As we head to the bottom of the first, it'll be Sauceda, Butts, and Nunez. That is 1, 2, 3 for the Lady Panthers. Jasso and Ramirez are the Lady Coyotes battery. Deason, Seifert, Rodriguez, Gomez around the infield, then Karen Inge, Kinley Inge, and Clough left to right in the outfield. And the first pitch is going to run on the inside corner to Sauceda, and it will be a called strike 1. So it's a no ball, 1 strike count. And is quickly back to work. Jasso kicks and fires. The riser going to go out of the zone, and the count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. So it's the 1 ball, 1 strike count. Sauceda at the plate, leading things off for the Lady Panthers, trailing 1-0. That riser going to rise out of the zone for ball 2. So a 2 ball, 1 strike count. As Sauceda waits and chases that high one. Well, he wanted all of that one, and just Jasso got her to go for a high one. Mistimed it, and so that'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And on the 2-2 pitch, that riser going to be out of the zone. And Saucedo works the count full. Outfield for the Lady Coyotes playing about halfway back, pretty well straight away. Everybody else pretty well straight up. As Jasso gets the sign she wants, payoff pitch comes in, and that one is going to float inside. It'll be ball 4. Saucedo works the leadoff walk, and now the Lady Panthers in business with Jonna Butts, the pitcher, coming to the plate. So Butts going to look to help her own cause out here with one on and nobody out. Jasso will deliver to the lefty, shows bunt, pulls it back. Saucedo on the move, will slide in safely. Ramirez's throw sailed on her just a little bit. It'll be a stolen base for Saucedo, and now the Lady Panthers have got the tying run in scoring position. 1-0 to Butts at the plate. She'll show bunt again, pulls it back as that one floats outside. Ramirez gets to it quickly and will keep Saucedo over at second, but it is ball 2 at the plate. So the 2-ball, no strike count, showing bunt again, pulling that one back is Butts, and that one will float in for ball 3. So a 3-ball, no strike count. Jonna Butts is the hitter. Coach Lujan and Saucedo know, you can think you can take it, you take it, and she'll show bunt again, and that one is going to be popped up and caught as off the end of the bat as Butts lunges for it and gets it off the end of the bat and right to the catcher, Ramirez. So the pop out to the catcher, and there is one down for the Lady Panthers. Just a bad bunt attempt there. It happens. So now it'll be Natalie Nunez to the plate. So Nunez with a runner at second. Lady Panthers trailing by 1, and the riser is high for ball 1. It'll be a 1-ball, no strike count. Bottom of the first. Jal trailing 1-0. Bunt with Saucedo in scoring position. The 0-1 swung on, and that'll be a slow roller. Going to be backhanded it short by Rodriguez. She will toss it over to first in time. And then it's going to be airmailed back the other way as Deason sends it into the Jal dugout, and that'll score Saucedo. So Nunez will be out 5-3 for out number 2. But Saucedo will score on an E3, and we are tied at 1 apiece. So now 2 outs. But we're tied as Alexa Tavera to the plate. Tavera will settle in, the cleanup hitter for the Lady Panthers. Base is cleared, and that first one will come in high for ball 1. 1-ball, no strike count. Jasso, a quick worker, as showing bunt and laying down a butte. Tavera on the horse as Deason gets to it. Jasso, but not going to be in time. And so Talvera with the infield bunt will beat it out. And now Karen Saucedo, the catcher, to the plate. So Jal going to try and manufacture something, tied at 1 here in the bottom of the first inning. So Saucedo will step in, and the first pitch is going to run inside, and that will be ball number 1. Runner at first is Talvera. Saucedo at the plate with a 1-0 count. So quickly back to work. Is that one going to come inside and out of the glove of Ramirez, but keeps it in front of her. She'll keep Talvera over at first. And now it's a 2-ball, no strike count. Jal would like to get some 2-out magic going, and the 2-0 pitch swung on, and that one will be ticked foul over to the retaining wall on the left side. And so it's a 2-ball, 1 strike count. So 2-1 the count. Outfield playing about halfway back. Infield in just a little bit for Dora. With a 2-ball, 1 strike count, Jasso kicks and fires, and that one is going to be popped up over on the left side and will tail out and hit the wall over there and even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So the 2-ball, 2 strike count. Panthers and the Coyotes here today in Jal. Game 1 of this doubleheader. So Saucedo steps back in, and the 2-2 pitch swung on, and that'll be a slow roller. It's going to be bobbled, though, by Gomez at third. She will throw it away as it gets away from Deason and goes to the dugout. Everybody is going to move around. Would have been an infield single anyway, so Talvera moves to second and then to third on the E5. And Saucedo with the infield single, and then she moves to second. So Jal with a little 2-out magic, and we will have a courtesy runner check into the ball game. I believe that's Robinson for the Lady Panthers. Leah Robinson checking in as the courtesy runner for the catcher Saucedo. So runners at first and second, or rather at second and third. Now Allie Mendoza to the plate. Ale Mendoza, the second baseman, will settle in and Jal a chance to do some damage. And the pitch, she'll show bunt and get a piece of it, but it'll be strike one no matter how you look at it. So a no ball, one strike count as Jal trying to apply the pressure to Dora, all tied at 1. Mendoza back in, Jasso ready, and the 0-1 pitch showing bunt again, pulls that one back, but it is going to get away from the catcher Ramirez, and they are going to show foul ball. No, actually they're going to say hit by the pitch. Vale was hit by the pitch, and now the bases are loaded full of Lady Panthers. As Charisma Rodriguez to the plate. It'll be Rodriguez to the plate. Lady Panthers threatening here in the bottom of the first, and the first pitch, Rodriguez hits that one on the ground, and that one is going to be muffed by Gomez, and that'll plate a run, and everybody is safe as the ball gets thrown away. So 2 out, you got to play smart, and so Talvera will come around to score. Sauceda to second, or rather Mendoza to second, Sauceda to third, and Charisma is on with an E5. So another error, but Jal will now take the 2-1 lead, and the first pitch comes up and in, and it'll be called strike one. Emily Rodriguez. No ball, one strike count. Well, the 0-1 swung on, and that'll be a slow roller. Gomez charges up on it, bobbles it, and it's not going to be in time as she tries to get the runner at home, and it's going to be mangled by Ramirez, and that'll get another one home as Mendoza will score, Sauceda will score. Rodriguez moves to second. Now she's going to be caught in the rundown. If she'd have just kept going, she'll dive in, and she is going to be safe. So Charisma Rodriguez gets caught in a rundown but saves it. And so Rodriguez will reach on the infield single, and 2 more runs are plated for the Jal Lady Panthers, who now lead this one 4-1. Yeta Juarez to the plate now with runners at second and third. Jal up 4-1, and the first pitch to Juarez is going to be high for ball number 1. 1 ball, no strike count. Jasso kicks and fires, swung on. That one will be hit off the hands, and it'll go foul down the first baseline. And the count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike to Juarez. So the 1 ball, 1 strike count to Juarez. Lady Panthers leading 4-1 and threatening all their damage done with 2 outs, trying to keep it going. And the pitch to Juarez, and gets a piece of that one, and he'll foul it back to the screen. And it'll make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dora has had their opportunities, but 3 errors have cost them some runs. And the 4-1 lead, and that one will roll in. And the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Lady Panthers taking on the Lady Coyotes, and the 2-2 pitch, and that one is going to be inside, called strike 3. And that will end the inning. Jal sends 9 to the plate and will take a 4-1 lead as we head to the second. Jal 4, Dora 1 will return. More Jal Lady Panther softball here on the Jal Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics. In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Jal Lady Panther softball from here in Jal. The Lady Panthers get 4 runs on 3 hits, 3 errors committed by Dora, and 2 runners left on base. As we go to the second, it'll be Gomez, Clove, and Seufert. So 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Dora Lady Coyotes. Of course, we've got a doubleheader for you today, a softball-baseball doubleheader. The Lady Panthers will have a doubleheader here this morning, but we'll be moving over after game 1 to the baseball field to take on the as Jal and Eunice matching up today in a doubleheader. First game will be underway here in just a few minutes in that one. And the first pitch swung on, and that one is up into the screening for strike one to Gomez. So a no ball, one strike count. Jal with a 3-run lead here in the top of the second inning, 4-1. Butts still on the hill. Sauceda sets up on the inside, and the pitch, whoa, up and in. And the count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. So the 1 ball, 1 strike count. As Butts back to the plate, swung on, and that one is popped up over on the right side. Second baseman misplays it as Mendoza out of her reach. And so it'll just be a little Texas League bloop single for Gomez. So the leadoff single for the Lady Coyotes. Now they're in business. Riley Kloof will step to the plate next. So a runner on, nobody out. As Butts relays the signs out. Or rather, Sauceda relays the signs out to Butts. And the first pitch swung on, and ding dong. That one is off of the support post right over my head for strike number 1. So a no ball, 1 strike count. Sauceda relays the signs. Butts ready to go. Runner at first after the leadoff single. That one swung on, and that one is heading to the parking lot. Ooh, and that one is off somebody's bed liner. And that'll be strike 2. So I just gave Adam Morris my keys. I hope he comes back at some point. Adam in my car might be a scary thing. He was just supposed to go get something out of it for me. So a no ball, 2 strike count, and the wind and the pitch, and swing and a miss. Strike 3, ringer up, sitter down. Second K of the ball game. 4 Butts on the mound, and there is 1 down for Dora with their number 9 hitter, Seufert, to the plate. So 1 down as Seufert comes to the plate. And the pitch, and that one going to roll in and get away from Saucedo, and that will let Gomez move over on the wild pitch to second. And it's ball 1 to Seufert at the plate. So 1 ball, no strike count. Four to 1, the Lady Panthers in the lead. Number 9 hitter Seufert at the plate. Butts ready to go. And the pitch swung on, and that one will be lifted high in the air, but a pop-up and right to Mendoza. And she'll double her off as on the run was Gomez. So a pop to Mendoza, so pop 4 for out number 2, and then Gomez is out 4 to 6 for out number 3, as it'll be a double play, a 4 to 6 DP. Will end the inning. Not the most conventional 1-2-3 you've ever seen, but you'll take it. We head to the bottom of the second. It is Jal 4, Dora 1. More Lady Panther softball in a moment.
Mayor Matt White and the employees of the city of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers. For information on the city of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers. The Jal Dental Clinic is so proud of their Jal Panthers. Success is not an accident. It's hard work and perseverance. Dr. Craig Layton and the Jal Dental staff welcome you to check out their new facility. It's 423 South 3rd Street. For more info, call 395-2205. The Jal Clinic serves patients in their rural communities, making dental services and preventative care easily accessible. Hours, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. The Jal Dental Clinic, a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
And welcome back to Jal Lady Panther softball here on the Jal Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. For Dora, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. A 4-6 double play ends the threat, and so Jal will turn it over. It'll be 1, 2, and 3. Saucedo, Butts, and Nunez back to the plate. So Saucedo worked the walk and then scored on an error back in the first inning. Lonnie will step in as we are ready to go, and the first pitch to Saucedo, and that one will be inside for ball 1. No, 1 ball, no strike count. A beautiful morning for softball, and the 1-0 to Saucedo. That one hit up in the air over on the left side as charging in and misplaying it is going to be Inge, and heading to second and sliding in is Saucedo. The ball going to get over the head of the second baseman, Seufert, but it'll be a leadoff double for Saucedo. So Sauceda, just that little Texas leaguer as Karen Inge came in and just misplayed it a little bit. The wind is gusting. It's not too bad, though. So now it'll be Jonna Butts to the plate. Butts 0 for 1, and she'll show bunt again and slap at that one, and it'll be strike one. But with everybody moving in, Sauceda can move over to third on the stolen base. Nobody covering with Gomez charging in and Rodriguez playing in the hole. So now Butts at the plate, and she'll wait on that pitch, and it'll just tip the outside corner. And Butts now down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Butts, the pitcher, would like nothing more than to help her own cause. And the 0-2, and that one is going to be high for ball 1. Butts thought about offering it the fastball, but held up on it. Come on, Scorebug. There we go. 4-1, the Lady Panthers in the lead and trying to add to it. And the pitch, and that one, the riser out of the zone, ball 2. So a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Pretty good crowd on hand Saturday morning as Butts awaits the pitch from Jasso, and that one going to be high for ball 3. So Butts goes from down 0-2 to now working the count full. Runner at third is Sauceda. As Jasso delivers the payoff pitch, swung on, and that'll be a line shot over the head of a leaping Gomez. That'll get one home as Butts rounds first. She is heading to second as Inge bobbles it in the outfield, and then it'll get away from Suford at second, but backing her up is Deason. So Butts with the RBI single, and then moves to second, and Jowl takes a 5-1 lead. So the Lady Panthers getting the bats going. And now it'll be Natalie Nunez to the plate. Nunez grounded out to Gomez. 0 for 1, and the first pitch will be away for ball number 1. A 1-ball, no strike count. Jasso gets the sign from Ramirez, a quick worker, the 1-0 pitch riser, and that one is going to get away from the catcher as Butts heads to third, and will be there standing up. And it's ball 2 to Nunez at the plate, so a 2-ball, no strike count. Nunez is the hitter, very important. All the district games are important, but neither Jal or Dora has played their full complement, and the 2-0 pitch swung on, and that one is going to be popped up and into the netting over to my right, and it'll be strike 1, so a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Jonna Butts stands at third after an RBI single, moved to second on the throw-in. And that'll be Nunez trying to cash her in at the plate. A 4-run Jal lead, and the 2-1 pitch showing bunt, and bunting it foul over by the Jal dugout down the third baseline. And the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Nunez at the plate with a 2-2 count. Jasso, a very fast worker. As soon as the hitter gets set, she's ready to go. And the 2-2 pitch fastball swung on, and that one hit off the hands. And a nice catch by Coach Lujan in the third base box. Don't think he's an eligible player, but good anyway, as crowd encouraging Nunez to straighten things out a little bit, so the count stays at 2-2. Jasso comes to the plate, and that one will be low and in. Tailing in. And that'll run the count full to Nunez, the number 3 hitter. Talvera waits on deck. And at third is Butts. And the payoff pitch swung on and missed as took a little bit off of that one and got Nunez over the top of it. That'll be the second K of the ball game for Jasso. And there is one down for the Lady Panthers here in the second. So now it'll be Alexa Talvera to the plate. Goes bunt, lays down a butte down the third baseline. Gomez to it, throws it over, and Deason can't handle it. That'll score a run as Talvera heads over to second. And so it'll be an error that'll score the run. I think Butts would have scored on it anyway, so it'll be an RBI. And an E3 is, looks like Deason just took her eye off the ball, and she drops it. So Jowl will take the 6-1 lead on another error committed by Dora. That'll be their 4th of the ball game. So now runner in scoring position. And they're going to say that Talvera interfered, so she's actually out. So now there is 2 down. And that'll be fouled off by Sauceda, and that'll be into the netting for strike 1. So a score, but an interference. All I can figure, I didn't see the call. So nobody out. Sauceda will take that one and pop it up as the catcher will come over, and Ramirez makes the grab for out number 3. But a couple of hits and another error puts another run on the board for the Jal Lady Panthers as they take the lead 6-1. Lady Panther softball continues in just a couple of minutes here on the Jal Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com.
Iron Horse Sports Grill is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and so much more. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. There's so much to choose from. Iron Horse Sports Grill is open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 575-395-2109. That's 575-395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue in Jal. The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
And for Jal, in their half of the second, they get 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error committed by Dora, and nobody left on. So we head to the third. It'll be the top of the lineup. Karen Angel lead it off for the Dora Lady Coyotes. So Jonna Butts in the ring, ready to go, and the first pitch, she'll fire it in there on the outside corner. It'll be called strike 1. So we are underway, top 3. Jal leads by 5, a 6-1 score, game 1 of this district doubleheader. And the 0-1 pitch swung on and missed, gets her to chase the riser, and now it is no balls and 2 strikes. So the no ball, 2 strike count. As I am in a completely different place today, but work on that in a minute. And whoa, that one rising well out of the zone and back to the screen. Nobody on, no harm, no foul. And that'll make it a 1 ball and 2 strike count. And of course, a full day today of baseball and softball action across our family of streams and stations. As the 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Got her on the fastball outside. Third K of the ball game for Butts, and there is 1 down here in this top of the third inning. Oh, now that'll bring Jenna Ramirez to the plate. And forgive me for a second, I'm taking care of something on the back side of things. Ramirez will step in, reached on there, and she'll pop that one up over on the right side. And coming over, and got to use 2 hands as Mendoza drops it. So Ramirez will reach on an error for the second time in the ball game. You've got to use 2 hands. You just gotta. And not using 2 hands costs the Lady Panthers a runner out there. So now it'll be Faith Jasso to the plate. And she'll take the first pitch swing and gets away from the catcher. And so that will run Ramirez to second on the pass ball. And it is ball 1 at the plate. So a no ball, 1 strike count. Well, she did swing at it, all right. Like I said, I'm divided attention at the moment, and that one is going to be popped up over on the right side. Mendoza comes over into foul ground and just pulls up short of strike 2 as that one will fall in. So now it's a no ball, 2 strike count. I'm trying to get my stupid phone to do what I want it to do here. There we go. So a no ball, 2 strike count to Jasso at the plate. The pitcher trying to help her own cause with a runner in scoring position. As Butts will get her sign from Sauceda, will deal high for ball 1, trying to get Jasso to chase. Not buying it, so it's a 1 ball and 2 strike count. So 1-2 the count. 1 down, but a runner in scoring position for Dora, and the pitch, and that was a good breaking ball, but breaks away. And it'll even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a 2 ball, 2 strike count. As Butts ready to go as the lefty delivers, and that one right back to the screen. I'm glad there is netting there, and the count stays 1-2. Always got to pay attention. There is some give in these nets. Jonna Butts trying to sit down her counterpart Jasso in the 2-2. Swung on and missed and gets away momentarily from Salcida, but she'll toss it down to first. And on that throw down to first, Ramirez will move to third, but it's the fourth K of the ball game for Butts, and there is 2 down now here in this top of the third inning. As the Lady Panthers trying to get out of this one with no damage done, as now to be Rodriguez to the plate. She walked and was left stranded in the first, and she'll take a hard shot, and that one will get all the way to the wall in right center as Deason will round first. She is heading to second. She's going to go for 3, and the relay throw comes in and not going to be in time and gets away from Nunez, and so she'll come in. It'll be a triple for Deason, an RBI triple at that, and she scores on an E5. So an error cost the Lady Panthers a couple of runs, and that's been the story of the game, is the errors. Now it is 6-3. So Brianna Rodriguez will step in now. So Rodriguez with the bases cleared and 2 outs, and the first pitch will be on the outside corner, called strike 1. So Rodriguez walked and was left stranded last time. So Deason, and the beneficiary of a couple of errors in the ball game. And 6-3 the score, and that pitch swung on, and that one is going to be popped up over on the right side, and that one is going to drop in between Mendoza and Rodriguez as nobody called it. And so a little bloop single out to right, as now Dora trying to get some 2-out magic moving with Kinsley Inge to the plate. Inge grounded out back to Butts to end the first. A runner at first is Rodriguez. As Butts gets the sign, kicks and fires. That one is going to be inside, gets away from Salcida. And the passed ball is going to move Rodriguez down to second. It'll be ball 1 to Inge at the plate. Oh, a 1 ball, no strike count. A couple of Ks, but then the wheels have kind of come off and swung on and ticked back to the screen. I thought she got a piece of that one, but no, they're going to say just a swing and a miss. So evens the count at 1-1, and another passed ball will allow Rodriguez to go to third. So a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Inge at the plate. A lot of 8th graders on this Dora squad, and the 1-1 pitch, and that one is going to be in there, called strike 2. So the 1 ball, 2 strike count. Dora coach hollering it in, swing the bat. As Butts lefty on lefty battle. We'll deal the 1-2, and that one is going to be away and up. And even things up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Lady Coyotes threatening to mount a comeback here in the third. And the 2-2 pitch swung on, and that one will be fouled off. So the count will even up, will stay evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So we'll come back and try this one again. 6-3 our score. We are in the top of the third inning. Due up for Jal. The bottom of the third will be Mendoza, Rodriguez, and Rodriguez. So a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Butts gets the sign from Salcida, and the 2-2 pitch, and that one is going to be upstairs for ball 3. So Inge will work the count full. A 3 ball, 2 strike count. Runner at third is Rodriguez, and the payoff pitch swung on, and that one is lifted high in the air to center field. Going over and turning the glove over is Salcida and making the grab for out number 3. But 2 runs come across for the Lady Coyotes in their half of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. It is Jal 6, Dora 3. We continue in a moment. More Lady Panther softball.
Is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jow, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
If you're
For Dora in their half of the third, they get 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors committed by Jal, and 1 runner left on. It'll be Mendoza, Rodriguez, and Rodriguez due up for the Jal Lady Panthers. I'm TJ Miracle. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful Saturday morning. Softball from here in South Lee County. So Mendoza steps in, and the first pitch from Jasso. That one going to roll in on the inside for ball 1. Mendoza was hit by a pitch and scored back in the first. Now she'd like to get the line moving for the Panthers here in the second. Jasso will deal, and that riser out of the zone, ball 2. So a 2-ball, no strike count. 6-3, Jal up by 3 in this one. I would like to move things along, and the 2-0 took something off of that one in Mendoza. Just kind of a half-hearted swing over the top of it, strike 1. So the 2-ball, 1 strike count. Jasso deals, and that one is going to be up and away, ball 3. Your Jal, you just want to find ways to get on and move the line. So Mendoza steps out, now back in. And the 3-1 pitch swung on and missed as a much better cut that time for Mendoza. But it'll run the count full to the Panther leadoff hitter. So 3-2 as Jasso deals the payoff pitch, and that one will be inside, ball 4. So Mendoza will work the leadoff walk and trot on down to first. Now the Lady Panthers can apply the pressure. Charisma Rodriguez to the plate. The right fielder reached on an error, was left stranded back in the first. So Mendoza at first and chases a riser, strike 1. So a no ball, 1 strike count. All right, you've seen it now. You're ready for it. As the 0-1 pitch on the way swung on, that one is going to be popped up as the catcher has been very busy. Nice catch by Ramirez. That's the 3rd pop out that she's gotten this morning. And there is now 1 down. Emila Rodriguez to the plate. Had an infield single her last time up. So 1 down for the Lady Panthers. We are in the 3rd inning. 6-3 Jal lead. And the pitch, she'll take that one. It'll be a chopper and in and out of the glove of Gomez. So an E5 and another error. And the Panthers will have runners at first and second. So now to be Yaya Juarez to the plate. Juarez, a strikeout victim her last time up. So runners at first and second. Juarez at the plate, and she'll chase a high one, and that one heads to the parking lot and will bounce off of the roof for strike 1. No ball, 1 strike count. Juarez steps out, takes a practice hack, gets back in. Jasso ready to go, and the 0-1 pitch, and that one going to come inside, and that one is going to get away from the catcher, Ramirez. Hope that was not just inside. It hit Juarez, and that'll load the bases. Mendoza at 3rd, Rodriguez at 2nd, Juarez at 1st. And just 1 out and a chance to do some damage with Leilani Sauceda to the plate. Sauceda 1 for 1, walked and scored in the first. Had a double and scored in the second. And the first pitch will be inside. Sauceda, ball 1. So a 1-ball, no strike count. Lady Panthers leading 6-3, but a chance to blow it open here in the 3rd. And the 1-0 pitch, Sauceda takes that one, pops it up over on the left side as Ramirez goes over, but that one is going to hit the roof and hit on top of the restrooms and the concession stands and even things up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Outfield playing fairly shallow out there. Not a lot of respect for the Lady Panthers' power. Kloof is over towards the line and right a little bit. Huge hole in right center. 1-1 pitch on the way, and that one is going to rise out of the zone for ball number 2. So a 2-ball, 1 strike count. Infield is in for Dora. Going to try and cut off the run if they can. The 2-1 pitch swung on. That'll be a little pop shot that'll go foul down the left field line. And the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Sauceda. Now the 2-ball, 2 strike count. Runner at first is Juarez. Runner at second, Rodriguez. Runner at third is Mendoza. And the 2-2 pitch from Jasso swung on, and that one is going out of play. And so the count stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Of course, great facilities here at Panther Park. The artificial turf. Of course, covered seating. Very nice. So Panther Park, a very nice place to play some games. On a gorgeous day for softball, baseball too. Of course, we'll have baseball this afternoon. We're over at the Panther Baseball Park. So back to this one, the 2-2 pitch rising and climbing the ladder is Ramirez to keep that one in her grasp. And it'll run the count full, so a full count, bases loaded, 1 down. Lady Panthers trying to break things open in the third, and the payoff pitch. That one will be inside, called strike 3 as Sauceda goes down looking, third K of the ball game for Jasso, and now there are 2 down. Ugh. Yeah, hate to see that. So now it'll be up to Jonna Butts to keep the line moving. And Butts will take the first pitch and swing at a pretty good fastball, strike 1. Butts had an RBI single and scored her last time up. Popped down in the first is 1 for 2. So the 0-ball, 1 strike count. And the pitch from Jasso, that one in the dirt. Bounces into the glove of Ramirez, and the count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Jal done most of their damage today with 2 outs. They'd like to keep that intact. The 1-1, ooh, that one's going to be up and in for ball number 2. Oh, the 2-ball, 1 strike count. Butts at the plate, righty on lefty, pitcher on pitcher, and Butts takes a big cut at an outside fastball. And the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Juarez at first, Rodriguez at second, Mendoza at third. And the Lady Panthers, you want to cash at least one of those in. The 2-2 pitch swung on, and Butts gets a piece of that one and will foul it out of play. So the count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the 2-ball, 2 strike count. Jasso ready, and that one out and gets back to the screening. Mendoza coming in, a throw and a play at the plate and burning her down. So Mendoza's, that one took a bounce right back into the glove of Ramirez. She'll be out 2-1 for out number 3. So the Lady Panthers threaten but come up empty in the third. We head to the fourth. It is Jal 6, Dora.
Open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 575-395-2123. That's 575-395-2173. Panther Drive-In is proud to be a Panther and supporter of all Lee County sports and athletics.
When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jal. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community and Jal athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way. Jal Panthers.
No runs, no hits, 1 error committed by Dora, and 2 runners left on for the Lady Panthers. We head to the fourth. Miranda Gomez will lead things off for Dora. It'll be Gomez, Kloof, and Seufert. So Butts still on the hill, and she'll deal the first one, and swung on and missed by Gomez for strike number 1. Gomez had a single to right her first time up. She's 1 for 1. And the 0-1, and that one, ooh, a little up and in. A little chin music to Gomez. And that'll even things up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Let's try that. All right, so the 1 ball, 1 strike count. As Butts will deal, and that one swung on and foul tipped. And gets back between Sauceda and the umpire. So a 1 ball, 2 strike count, top of the 4th inning. Lady Panthers leading 6-3 in this important district matchup for both squads. Both of them coming into the playoff stretch, and the 1-2 pitch off speed outside. And things even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So it'll be a 2-ball, 2 strike count. Mendoza shading over towards first a little from second, and that one going to be swung on and fouled literally into the Dora dugout. So the count will stay 2-2 to Gomez. Gomez, Kloof, Seufert. 7, 8, and 9 due up for Dora. Outfield playing fairly deep. One is shading over towards the alley and left center a little bit. 2-2 pitch. Riser swung on and missed. Got her. Ring her up and sit her down. That'll be the 4th K of the ball game for Butts. And there is one down, as now it'll be Riley Kloof to the plate. She's 0 for 1, struck out back in the second. Donna Butts ready. Kicks, fires, swung on and missed. Got her with the rising fastball. It's a good pitch for Butts. Thrown it effectively. Key to that one is you got to start it low enough to make them think it's a strike and then have it come out of the zone. And the 0-1, and that one trying the curveball. And it runs outside and evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. So it'll be a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Lady Panthers leading Dora here 6-3. And the 1-1 pitch swung on and reaching out and touching that one off the end of the bat and shooting it into the screen for strike 2 is Kloof. Pardon me. So a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Of course, this is game 1 of our softball baseball doubleheader today. And Eunice and Jow game 2 over at the baseball park. Coming up about 1. And the 1-2 pitch swung on, and that'll be a slow roller foul down the first baseline as Sauceda goes out, and he'll get it back out to Butts. Butts and Sauceda, your battery. Rodriguez, Mendoza, Talvera, Nunez, first to third. And Juarez, Sauceda, Rodriguez, left to right in the outfield. 6-3 our score, 1 down here in the top of the 4th inning. And the 1-2 pitch in there. Yes, ma'am. Ring her up and set her down. Back-to-back Ks for Jonna Butts. And there is 2 down for Dora here in this top of the 4th inning. Good pitch there from Butts. So now it'll be Seufert to the plate. She popped into a double play. Back in the second is 0 for 1. And the first pitch, she'll look at that one on the outside corner. And that'll be strike 1. Butts seems to have found the zone here in the 4th. So Sauceda relaying out the signs. And now the 0-1 swung on, and that one going to be fouled as Seufert kind of coming down on top of that one a little bit. Doing a nice job just to get a piece of that good pitch from Butts as Sauceda relays things out. And the 0-2 swung on, and that one going to be popped up and come to the retaining wall. So the count stays, no balls, 2 strikes. Pretty good attendance here today. Watching a little morning softball here in Panther Park. Reed Park, first time I've been here since the redo for sure. You've done a lot of nice work here in Jal on the facilities. The 0-2, and that one is going to be just high for ball 1. The Panther faithful wanted that one. Didn't get it. A little bit on the high end of the zone. Runsit and I have a much better idea a lot of times than I normally do about where things are. And the 1-2 pitch swung on, and that one is lifted high in the air, but going to be foul down the right field line. As Seufert hangs tough. Bites off a pretty good pitch from Jonna Butts to stay alive. Seufert can find a way on Karen Inge, waits on deck. Now Butts gets the ball back as a quick word with Talvera and Nunez. And now back to it against the number 9 hitter. And the 1-2 swung on, and that'll be a little pop-up, and it's going to fall in front of Talvera. She misjudged it, didn't get to it, but didn't give herself enough room to get it on the bounce. Because she never touched it, it'll wind up being an infield single. So a little bit of a misjudge in the infield, and it'll wind up being a 2-out single for Seufert. And now it'll be Karen Inge to the plate. So Inge 0 for 2. Has struck out a couple of times in this one. And look for Seufert to be taken off at any bobble by Sauceda. And the first pitch swung on, and that'll be a slow roller foul down the third baseline. Nunez will barehand it. But it'll be in foul ground and strike 1. Well, no ball, 1 strike count. 0-1 the count. And the 0-1 pitch swung on, and that one will be a little loop-de-loop and into the glove of Nunez, who fires across in time to Rodriguez to get the out. So Inge is out 5-3 for out number 3. It's 4 up, 3 down in the Top of the fourth inning. Our score remains 6-3 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. More Lady Panther softball in a moment here on the Jal Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics. In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
As we get underway here in the bottom of the fourth inning, leading off for the Lady Panthers, it'll be Butts. And she'll take the first one high for ball number one. Jasso deals, and Butts will take that one and foul it off the end of the bat into her own dugout. And even things up at 1 ball and 1 strike. So it's a 1 ball, 1 strike count for Dora in their half of the fourth. They get no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. So the 1-1 to Butts, and she'll watch that one rise out of the zone. Ball 2. So a 2 ball, 1 strike count. Just underway, bottom of the fourth. Jal with a 6-3 lead. And the pitch to Butts as she will wave at a pretty good outside fastball. And the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Jasso the quick worker, the 2-2 pitch, and that one is going to fall away and outside for ball number 3. Oh, that'll run the count full to Butts, who leads it off, and she will wave at a rising fastball. Strike 3 as she will sit down as the 4th K of the ball game by Jasso. And now there is 1 down for the Lady Panthers here in this bottom of the 4th inning. So that'll bring Natalie Nunez to the plate. He is 0 for 2. 0 for 2 and 2, as Dawn Morgan likes to say. And the first pitch, Nunez will take that one up over our heads and out of play for strike number 1. So an 0 ball, 1 strike count. 1 down. Jal with a 3-run lead. Pardon me, as Coach Lujan getting some new softballs in to pass off to the umpire. Lady Panthers looking to go to 3-2 in district and get to 3-7 overall on the season. They can hold on to the lead, and showing bunt laying it down Nunez, but it'll roll foul down the third baseline. So Nunez now down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. So an 0-2 count. So Nunez is going to have to hang tough, plate protection. The 0-2 pitch swung on, and that one is going to be a hard shot, but foul to the coach's box with Coach Lujan. Nice play over there for Emmy. Not an eligible fielder, but had a couple of nice ones over there today. As the 0-2 delivery on the way, swung on and missed as took something off of that one, and Nunez goes underneath it. And that'll be back-to-back Ks for Jasso. And there is 2 down quickly for the Lady Panthers here in this bottom of the 4th inning. Then that'll be the cleanup hitter, Alexa Talvera, to the plate. Jasso will deal and swung on, and that one will be right into the glove of Gomez. Line out to the third baseman, and Jal goes quickly. 1, 2, 3. We head to the 5th. Jal 6, Dora 3. More Lady Panther softball in a moment from New Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Mayor Matt White and the employees of the city of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers. For information on the city of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The city of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The city of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers. The Jal Dental Clinic is so proud of their Jal Panthers. Success is not an accident, it's hard work and perseverance. Dr. Craig Layton and the Jal Dental staff welcome you to check out their new facility. It's 423 South 3rd Street. For more info, call 395-2205. The Jal Clinic serves patients in their rural communities, making dental services and preventative care easily accessible. Hours, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. The Jal Dental Clinic, a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
And for the Lady Panthers, they go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the fourth as we head to the fifth. Jal leads Dora 6-3. I'm TJ Miracle, Jenna Ramirez, Faith Jasso, and Justice Deason 2, 3, and 4. Due up for the Lady Coyotes. Jonna Butts still in the ring, and she will fire the first one off the outside corner to Ramirez, just missing for ball one. So it's a 1 and no strike count. As Butts in the ring in the 1-0 pitch and fires that one and nips the outside corner. And the count evens up at 1 and 1 strike. So it's a 1 strike count. Butts ready to go. And the pitch swung on, and that one will be lifted high in the air and will fall in front of Juarez, who has to come over to get it. But then it's going to be thrown in, but thrown away. And so an error, so Ramirez with a leadoff single. So the single to left and then a throwing error will move her around to second. So the Lady Panthers with 5 errors now in the ball game need to clean things up. That puts a runner in scoring position, nobody out, and now Jasso to the plate, and she'll take it, pop it up over on the left side. Talvera comes over and uses 2 hands. That is proper procedure and makes the grab for out number 1. So pop 6 if you're keeping up at home. And now there is 1 down, as it'll be Justice Deason to the plate. She is 1 for 2, had a triple and scored on an error her last time up just an inning ago. And the first pitch to Deason, she'll take that one into the air to deep right center, going back, and that one is going to bounce off the wall. That'll get 1 home as Deason rounds second. She is heading towards third, and the throw in as Deason will have another triple, and that one will be an RBI to her credit as well, as that'll cash in Ramirez. So Deason with the RBI triple, and it is now a 2-run ball game, 6-4. Jal still in the lead. And now to be Brianne Rodriguez. She had a single her last time up, walked back in the first. And she is the potential tying run at the plate. And the first pitch going to miss high for ball number 1. So a 1 no strike count. Dora looking for their first district win. Jal looking to keep pace with Loving. And the 1-0 pitch swung on, and that one is heading out of play and going to the parking lot. And evens the count at 1-1. Speaking of Loving, they're playing Eunice today. 1 o'clock this afternoon. That'll be on the Eunice Sports YouTube channel. And so a 1 strike count. And the pitch, and that one will be on the outside corner. Nice pitch from Jonna Butts. And it's a 1 2 strike count to Rodriguez at the plate. Outfield playing about 3/4 of the way back. And the 1-2 pitch swung on, and that'll be a ground shot. And it is going to be knocked down by Rodriguez, and she'll underhand it to Mendoza. And they will get the second out, but it'll be a sacrifice. So it'll be a sack 3-4 for out number 2, but it'll cash in Deason. And now it is a 6-5 ball game. So the base is clear with Kinsley Inge to the plate, a lefty-on-lefty battle, and Inge will take the first pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. Inge 0 for 2. He flew out to center in the third. And now 2 outs, nobody on, but 2 runs across for Dora here in the 5th. And the pitch swung on and missed as a good pitch. It's Inge right over the top of strike number 2. So a 0 2 strike count. And the 0-2 pitch swung on, and that'll be a comebacker right to Butts as Jonna will toss it over, and it is dropped by Rodriguez. Does she corral it up in time? No, she does not. And so the E3 will keep the line moving for the Dora Lady Coyotes. A couple of errors this inning have cost the Lady Panthers a run, and now it'll be Miranda Gomez to the plate. Cost him a couple runs, actually. And the first pitch, and Gomez will hit that one on the ground. Mendoza at second will underhand it to Rodriguez, and she'll get that out 4-3 for out number 3. But 2 runs come across for Dora in the 5th. We got a ball game here in Pantherland. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th right after this as Lady Panther softball continues on the Jal Sports YouTube channel.
Iron Horse Sports Grill is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and so much more. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. There's so much to choose from. Iron Horse Sports Grill is open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 575-395-2109. That's 575-395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue in Jal. The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
The Woolworth Community Library.
As we head into the bottom of the 5th, it is a 6-5 ball game. Jal in the lead as Karen Saucedo steps in, and she will take a hack at the first one and come up empty. It'll be strike number 1. 6-5 the score. Dora gets 2 runs, 2 hits. Jal commits 2 errors and 1 runner left on for Dora in the top of the 5th. And the pitch to Saucedo swung on and missed on that rising fastball. Makes it a no-ball, 2-strike count. So 0-2 the count. Lady Panthers hanging on to a 1-run lead. Game 1 of this doubleheader, and that one off speed and floats inside. It'll make it a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Saucedo, Mendoza, Rodriguez due up. Saucedo 1 for 2, had a single back in the first, and the next pitch just inside as Jasso, big smile. She wanted that one. It was pretty close, but just a little bit inside. So now the 2-ball, 2-strike count. She's quickly back to work, swung on and getting a piece of that one. Karen Saucedo will foul it out of play to stay alive. So 2-2. So about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one, game 2 will begin. We'll have to pack up and head over to the baseball stadium. A softball-baseball doubleheader today. And the 2-2 pitch swung on. That one is popped up, and that one will get out of play. So the count stays at 2-2. So Unison Jal baseball coming up about 1 this afternoon from the Panther Baseball Park. Other Lee County action right now, coming up at 1 this afternoon. Eunice Lady Cardinals in softball will take on district-leading Loving. And the 2-2 pitch, and that one is up high. And Saucedo will get a full count to start things off here in the 5th. Lovington Lady Cat softball going on right now up in Lovington. And the payoff pitch, and checking it up and holding it off, and it'll be ball 4. Saucedo goes from down 0-2 to working the leadoff walk. And now Ali Mendoza to the plate. So Mendoza, we will have a courtesy runner check in for Saucedo, the catcher. That'll be number 12. That'll be Leah Robison. So Robison on to run at first. And now Ali Mendoza at the plate. Hit by a pitch and walked, and the first pitch is going to be in there. Strike 1 to Mendoza. Robison over at first. So 1 on, nobody out. Jal hanging on to a 1-run lead. The 0-1 pitch as Mendoza shows bunt, lays it down the first baseline. Jasso gets it, tosses it over to the second baseman, and they're going to send Robison over to third, and that one is going to get away from the third baseman, and Robison taking it home and will score. So Mendoza, Saucedo will score. Mendoza is going to be out 1-4 for out number 1. Saucedo will score on an error. Another throwing error, another error. Error-filled ball game, and it'll be strike 1 to Charisma Rodriguez at the plate. So 0-1 the count. Base is clear. And the next pitch is going to run inside and evens it up at 1 ball and 1 strike. The Red Faithful wanted that to be a strike. It's been very consistent. The 1-1 pitch swung on, and that'll be a slow roller to Deason at first. She'll take it herself and head to the bag on the ground out to the first baseman. So 2 down now for the Lady Panthers as now Rodriguez to the plate. Rodriguez 1 for 2. Singled in the first, and that one just a bit outside and to the screen, right under our camera. Ball 1. First one that's really gotten badly away from Jasso today. And the 1-0 pitch swung on and missed. Taking a big hack at it is Rodriguez. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. So the 1-1 pitch is Jasso, a quick worker, swung on. That one going to be popped up into foul ground, and the catcher Ramirez will make her 4th pop-out grab of the ball game. And that will end the Panther 5th, but the Lady Panthers put another run across. We head to the 6th. It's Jal 7, Dora 5. Don't miss a minute of Lady Panther softball. We're back in a minute.
Is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee Athletics.
For the Lady Panthers in the bottom of the 5th, they get 1 run, no hits, 1 error committed by Dora, and nobody left on. We head to the 6th. It's Jal 7, Dora 5. I'm TJ Miracle sitting in for Alan Scott this afternoon. Actually, still morning. He is on assignment today. As Riley Kloop will lead it off, she is 0 for 2. Jonna Butt still in the ring for the Lady Panthers. And the first pitch, and that one is going to be popped up, and that one's coming out of play. And onto the roof here for strike number 1. So a 7-5 lead for the Lady Panthers, looking to improve to 3-7 on the year, 3-2 though, more importantly in district. Of course, they'll have another game later this afternoon. So a no ball, 1 strike count. Kloof leading it off. Butts gets the sign from Salcida, and the 0-1 pitch swung on, and that'll be a slow roller charging up. It's Talvera getting it at first, and we're getting it at short and firing it to first, but not in time. As she waited on that one a little bit, if she charges a little harder, I think she gets it. But decided discretion was the better part of valor there. Took her time to make a good throw, but didn't get the speedy Kloof, so she'll have an infield single to lead things off here in the top of the 6th inning. So that'll be the number 9 hitter, Sufert, to the plate. And she'll take the first pitch, and that one will be to Mendoza. Handles it and then just kind of nonchalantly flips it to first, but it'll be in time. So Sufert is going to be out 4-3 for out number 1, but it will move Kloof down to second. So 1 down, as that'll turn it back over to the top of the lineup. And Karen Inge, who is 0 for 3. They're going to ask for timeout. They're going to send the catcher out to retrieve the bat. And the catcher, Ramirez, is going to be on deck. And that'll be Inge to the plate, and she'll take the first pitch off of the outside of the plate, ball 1. So a 1 ball, no strike count. Runner in scoring position for Dora. It's Kloof after the infield single, and the pitch, fastball away. And it'll be ball 2 to Inge. So a 2 ball, no strike count. As Salcida relays the signs out to Butts. And the 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. Good pitch there. And it'll make it a 2 ball, 1 strike count. So the hitters count now. It looks like normally a hitter at 2-1, you're going to get something pretty good to see a lot of times. So the wind and the pitch swung on, and that one is going to be popped out of play. Over onto the right side and even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So it'll be a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Riley Kloof with a leadoff single. And Sufert moved her over to second as she grounded out. Now it's 2-2 to Inge. 2-run ball game here in the top of the 6th. As Butts will deal, and that one is going to be high and away. Sauceda tries to frame it up. Ump doesn't buy it. And that will run the count full. Come on, score bug. There we go. So a 3-ball, 2-strike count. Not many of those garnered by Dora today. And the payoff pitch inside. Ball 4, and it'll get away from Sauceda. And the runner goes down to third, and there are Coyotes at the corners. So the walk to Inge. And that'll bring up Jenna Ramirez, the catcher, to the plate. Ramirez has reached all 3 times, but is 1 for 3. 2 of those times she's reached via an error. Lady Panthers with 6 errors, and that one will be a soft chopper on the ground. It's going to be handled by Talvera. She fires it to first, but not going to be in time. And so an infield RBI single will cash in Kloof and move everybody around, and it is a 1-run ball game once again, now 7 to 6. Lady Panthers hanging on to the 1-run lead. Sauceda going to run out and have a word with Butts. So you've got Ramirez now at first, Inge at second. They're going to leave Ramirez on to run for herself, and it'll be Faith Jasso to the plate. She's 1 for 3, popped out to Talvera at short her last time up. Singled and scored in the first. So now the pitcher, Jasso, trying to help her own cause here. With 1 out, 2 on it. She'll take the first pitch. A hard shot on the ground. Going to get past Mendoza at second. Goes out into right. Gets past Rodriguez. That'll get 1 run home. That'll get 2 runs home. As Jasso rounds second, she is heading to third, and she'll have a 2 RBI triple. And a high throw. Nice job by Nunez to corral that one, but it'll score Inge from second. Ramirez all the way from first. And it is a 2 RBI triple to right. And will give Dora their first lead of the ball game, 8 to 7. So now it'll be the cleanup hitter Deason to the plate. She's had a couple of triples in this ball game. And the first pitch to her from Butts will float outside, and it'll be ball number 1. So the 1-ball, no-strike count. Dora looking for their first district win. And now lead 8 to 7, and the pitch swung on, and that one is lifted high in the air. Out to left field is going over, and a little miscommunication between Sauceda and Juarez as that one will drop, and it'll be an RBI double for Deason. Nobody touched it out there, so you got to call it a double. And the line keeps moving as now Dora taking a 9 to 7 lead. So up by 2 with Brianna Rodriguez to the plate. She had a sacrifice ground out her last time up, singled back in the third. And the first pitch from Butts to Rodriguez will be outside, ball number 1. So it'll be a 1-ball, no-strike count. Just 1 down for Dora here in the top of the 6th. Butts will deal, swung on, and that one will be a slow roller. Going to swinging bunt as Butts gets it, but not in time to get the speedy Rodriguez. And so another infield single. That's the 3rd infield single of the inning for these Lady Coyotes. And now it'll be the lefty Kinsley Inge to the plate with runners at first and second. As the umpires want to talk about something. The field umpire wanted to make sure that wasn't a foul, didn't hit somewhere first. Oh, and they're going to change it to a foul ball instead of an infield single. So it'll wind up being strike 1, so it'll be a foul ball, and so Rodriguez will wipe the infield single off. And so it'll even up the count as Rodriguez heads back at 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, the 1-1 pitch swung on, and that one is heading to the parking lot. And so now, from an infield single to a 1-ball, 2-strike count to Brianna Rodriguez, the shortstop. Corner infielders are in, runner at second, and the 1-2 pitch, and that one rolls. Nice job by Sauceda to slap that one, knock it down, and to keep Deason stapled over at second. So Butts pops the ball into her glove a couple of times. Now she is ready to go, and the 2-2 pitch swung on, and that one is right back up the middle. Jana will get it and fire it over to Rodriguez at first, and then she'll throw it over to third, and we have got a double play on that one. So it'll wind up being a 1-3 to 6-5 DP, and that will end the inning for the Dora Lady Coyotes, but not before they put 3 runs on the board to take a 9-7 lead. We head to the bottom of the 6th, Dora in the lead. More Lady Panther softball in a moment.
If you're tuning in right now, you're in for a treat, and Panther Drive-In has lots of them. You may know them for their delicious burgers and fries, chicken strips, steak fingers, or if you've got a sweet tooth, their ice cream. Panther Drive-In has a broad menu, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 575-395-2123. That's 575-395-2173. Panther Drive-In is proud to be a Panther and supporter of all Lee County sports and athletics.
When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jal. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community and Jal.
As we return here to Lady Panther softball, Lady Panthers are trailing by 2 after 4 runs on 4 hits in the 6th inning for Dora. So leading it off for Jal, it'll be Juarez. She'll be followed by Salcida, and then John Abutts. 9-1-2 due up for the Lady Panthers. Jasso in the ring, kicks and fires, and a slap bunt shown by Juarez. And she's down in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. So the Lady Panthers led much of this game, but now Dora has taken it over. And the pitch is Juarez does a nice job holding up. And watching that one rise out of the zone, and it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Oh, on the 1-2 pitch, and swung on and missed, and strike 3. 6th strikeout of the ball game for Jasso. And that'll turn things over for the Lady Panthers back to the top of the lineup with Leilani Salcida. First pitch to Salcida, going to run inside, and that will be ball number 1. A 1-ball, no strike count. Salcida 1 for 2. Couple runs scored in the ball game, and the 1-0 pitch swung on, and that'll be a hard shot right down the line in left field. That one is going to get all the way to the wall. Salcida rounds first. She is heading to second. His Inge will get it in. Salcida going to try for third as the ball rolls around, and finally to the pitcher, Jasso. And it'll be a 1-out triple right down the line in left. Salcida put a shot in that one and shoots it down the line. And so now a runner at third. And Jonna Butts to the plate with a chance to help her own cause out here. Oh, the pitch, and that one is away to Butts for ball number 1. So Butts represents the tying run at the plate. Lady Panthers trailing by 2, 9-7. And the pitch and swung on, and Q shot it off the end of the bat and evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike as Butts gets a piece of it and squibs it foul. Outfield playing fairly deep for Dora. Infield sucking in a little at the corners. That's pretty normal. And the 1-1 pitch, and that one is going to fall off the table outside. And it'll be ball number 2, so a 2-ball, 1 strike count. New Butts at the plate. 1 down, runner at third. And the pitch swung on, and that's a comebacker right up the middle. It is hoovered up somehow by Rodriguez, who fires it over to first in time. But it'll be a sac RBI for Butts. She is going to be out 6-3 for out number 2, but she will cash in Salcida, and Jal has gotten this back to a 1-run game. 9-8 is the score. So 2 down now as the base is clear for Natalie Nunez, and she'll show bunt and punch at one of them up out of the zone for strike 1. Nunez 0 for 3 in the ball game. Rather uncharacteristically for her as Jasso will deal the 0-1 swung on. That one is going to be popped up as the shortstop calls off everybody, and she drops it. I say it time and time and time again. Use 2 hands, kids. That is fundamentals. And so Nunez will reach on the E6, and Jal has the tying run aboard for their cleanup hitter, Alexa Tavera. Tavera is 1 for 3 in the ball game, and the first pitch is going to be inside ball 1. So a 1 ball, no strike count to Tavera. As Jasso quickly back to work, and the 1-0 pitch swung on, and that'll be a slow roller into the hands of Jasso, who will fire it over to Deason at first in time, 1-3 for out number 3. But the Lady Panthers managed to get one of those runs back. We will head to the 7th. It's Dora 9, Jal 8. Lady Panther softball continues in a moment here on the Jal Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics. In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
The Lady Panthers get a run across on a hit, one error committed by Dora, and one runner left on for the Lady Panthers in their half of the 6th. Your line score through 6 for Jal, 8 runs on 6 hits. They've committed 6 errors and left 5 runners on base. For Dora, they've got 9 runs on 11 hits. They have committed 7 errors, and they have left 4 runners on base. So Dora, it'll be 6, 7, and 8 due up here in their half of the 7th. And it will lead off with Kinsley Inge, their center fielder. So a lefty on lefty duel to start things off, as the Lady Panthers going to go into the ring and just make sure they know what to do. 9-8 the score. So the Lady Panthers desperately needing a 1-2-3 inning to see if they can walk this one off in the bottom of the 7th. So Kinsley Inge will step in. Inge on the day is 0 for 3, but did reach on an error back in the 5th, so she'll lead it off here in the 7th. And we have a new pitcher in the ring, and the first pitch, and that'll be a little chopper that'll be fair, as not able to handle it is Nunez, and it'll come out, and a throw to second, and they're going to try and get Inge in the rundown, as Mendoza will throw it down to Butts, but not going to be in time. So Inge with a leadoff single. And in the ring now for Jal, it'll be Salcida. Leilani Salcida. So Salcida to Salcida, that's your battery. And you got Butts now over at first. And the wind and the pitch swung on, and that one is going to be fouled off to the right by Miranda Gomez, and that'll be strike number 1. The Dora going to do anything they can do to try and manufacture another run here if they can. Oh, a no ball, 1 strike count to Mendoza. And the pitch swung on, and that one is going to be fouled with authority over into the screen just a little bit late on strike number 2. And actually, Salcida and Butts, looks like they just changed position. So Butts now in center. So Leilani Salcida trying to get the Lady Panthers out of this one with just a 1-run deficit. And the pitch, fastball, outside corner, called. Strike 3 to Gomez as she goes down looking. And there is 1 down now for Dora here in this top of the 7th. And that'll be Riley Kloof to the plate. Kloof is 1 for 3. Had an infield single and scored her last time up. So runner at first is Inge. 1 down. And the pitch from Salcida, the riser. Runner goes, and that one going to be sailed as sliding in safely is Inge with the stolen base. And it's strike 1 at the plate to Kloof. Oh, a no ball, 1 strike count. 9-8 the score. Jal trails. Now runner in scoring position with 1 down. Salcida in the 0-1 pitch, and that one rolls in, and that one is going to get away from Salcida and heading over to third. On the passed ball is Inge. So now a potential insurance run just 60 feet away, and the count evens up to Kloof. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now Salcida Looks into Salcida, has the sign she wants. And the 1-1 delivery, and that one is going to run inside for ball 2. Karen was set up on the outside. That ball ran inside. Maybe a little cross up there. And the 2-1 pitch, and that one is going to be swung on and missed. That one looked like it was coming inside, but Kloof takes a hack at it and leaving things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Dora coach telling her, commit, know what you're going to do. So a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Salcida to Salcida, and the 2-2 pitch, and that one is just low for ball 3. The Jal faithful wanted called strike 3, didn't get it. Very close, but probably just a touch low. So that'll run the count full. Lonnie looks into Karen, and now she is ready, and the payoff pitch to Kloof, and that one is going to be low for, that ought to be ball 4. And now they're going to try and get Salcida into the rundown, but she is going to slide back in. So the ball, they're going to say, was loose, and pretty good rail on that. And that should have been ball 4 at the plate. Yeah, and it is. His Kloof, like, I'm not going anywhere till the ump tells me I can. And, you know, I talk a lot about that. As we have this season, a lot of times kids will start running down. The ump goes, I didn't tell you to yet. It's a strike. So now to be Sufert to the plate. She is 1 for 3, but now you got Lady Coyotes at the corners as they threaten in the 7th, and that one going to roll in, and Salcida does a nice job blocking that one out. As Kloof will move down to second. So now runners at second and third. Kloof at second, Inge at third. Inge has almost had a couple of base running errors, but he's managed to escape them. And the 1-0 pitch swung on and missed. Is that one a good inside fastball? It's Sufert swinging on the inside pitch and leaving up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. So it'll be a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Top of the lineup waits on deck in the form of Karen Inge for Dora. And the 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. And that'll be strike 2. Not a real committed swing there. So 1 down. Lady Panthers trying to escape with just a 1-run deficit going to the bottom of the 7th. Leilani Salcida in the ring in relief. And the 1-2 pitch swung on, and that'll be a slow roller like a swinging bunt, and not able to get to it as Salcida actually steps on the ball and falls down. So it'll be an infield single that will cash in Inge. It'll move Kloof to first, and the infield like a bunt single. And now it is 10-8, a 2-run Dora lead. More concerned about Salcida coming down hard on that ball. Now you got Sufert at first, Kloof at third, and Karen Inge at the plate. Walked and scored her last time up, and she will wave at a high fastball, strike 1. So a 0 ball, 1 strike count. Still just 1 down here in the 7th. Lady Panthers now trailing by 2. And the 0-1 pitch is Inge will take a big hack at it and misfire, and so it'll run to a 0 ball, 2 strike count. Sufert has moved down to second. Jal just needs to worry about getting these last 2 outs if they can. Lonnie ready to go, and the 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Got her swinging ringer up, sit her down. Second K of the ball game for Salcida, and now there is 2 down, and it'll be Jenna Ramirez to the plate. Ramirez is 2 for 4, but has reached all 4 of her appearances. A couple of times via the error, and she's got a couple of singles and an RBI to go with it. RBI here for her becomes a major deal and a bit of a nightmare for the Lady Panthers. Salcida ready to go, and Ramirez will take that first one, and that one is out of play. And will be strike 1 as it goes over our heads. So 6, 7, and 8 were due up for Dora, and now we're at batter number 2, which is Jenna Ramirez. Sufert at second, Kloof at third, and a 10-8 lead for Dora. And the 0-1, and that one is going to be up and away. And things will even out at 1 apiece. So a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Dora trying to get another insurance run or 2 on the board. Jal trying to shut them down and keep that from happening. So a 1 ball, 1 strike count. And the pitch swung on, and that one will be a line shot, going to drop into right field, and it's going to get away from Rodriguez. That'll punch in one. That'll punch in two. As Ramirez rounds second, she is heading to third, and she has a stand-up 2 RBI triple. A triple to right, which will cash in 2 more. Kloof scores, Seufert scores, and 2 more across for Dora as they make this a 12-8 ball game. And the mountain gets a little bit higher to climb for the Lady Panthers in the bottom of the 7th. That'll be Faith Jasso to the plate. She had a 2 RBI triple her last time up. And the first pitch to her is going to get away as charging in is Ramirez as the throw not going to be in time. And so Ramirez on the wild pitch, and another one cashed in for Dora. Now it is 13-8. And that was ball 1 to Jasso at the plate, but now the bases are cleared of Lady Coyotes. Jasso can find a way on. It'll be Deason waiting on deck. Jasso, first time she's facing Sauceda, and the 1-0 pitch swung on, and that'll be a line shot out into shallow right field. Coming over and getting it is Rodriguez, but it'll be a 2-out single to right for the pitcher Jasso. And now it'll be the cleanup hitter Deason to the plate. So Deason will come to the plate. She is 3 for 4, but has reached all 4 times up. So now a runner at first, and the pitch swung on, and that one back to the netting. For strike number 1. So a 0-ball, 1 strike count. Outfield for the Lady Panthers, playing about halfway back, butts a couple of steps over into the right center alley. And the 0-1 pitch, and that one, the riser, rises out of the zone and evens it up at 1-1 to the cleanup hitter Deason. Runner goes to second, throw down, not going to be in time. And Jasso will have the stolen base. So that'll make it a 1-ball, 1 strike count. Dora and Jal, district matchup this morning. And the 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. Good pitch in there from Sauceda. And that'll make it a 1-ball, 2 strike count. So a 1-2 count. Decent at the plate. The Lady Panthers just trying to get back into the dugout with no more damage being done. And the pitch swung on, and that'll be a chop shot. Mendoza charges up, will bobble it, picks it up, but can't get it in time as Jasso comes around and will score. And she touched the plate, and now they call her out. They're saying she did not touch the plate. And so it'll wind up. They get Jasso trying to take it home, so she'll be out 3-2 for out number 3 off of the single by Deason. But 3 away, but more runs have come across as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Do or die time for the Lady Panthers as they trail 13-8. Lady Panther softball continues in a moment.
Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers. For information on the City of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers. The Jal Dental Clinic is so proud of their Jal Panthers. Success is not an accident. It's hard work and perseverance. Dr. Craig Layton and the Jal Dental staff welcome you to check out their new facility. It's 423 South 3rd Street. For more info, call 395-2205. The Jal Clinic serves patients in their rural communities, making dental services and preventative care easily accessible. Hours, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. The Jal Dental Clinic, a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Dora gets their insurance runs in their half of the 7th. They get 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors committed by the Lady Panthers. And 1 runner left on base. So it'll be up to 5, 6, and 7. Karen Sauceda, Ali Mendoza, and Charisma Rodriguez to start things off for the Lady Panthers. They trail by 5. Pivotal district game now as Sauceda will step in. Walked and scored her last time up, and she'll take the first pitch, and boom, but it'll be foul. Out on the left side for strike number 1. As the hollers of straighten it out, Karen come in from the crowd in the dugout. She got around very early on that pitch from Jasso. Jasso a little shaky early, but is settled in. And the pitch and swinging and coming, fouling it back to the screen. Saucedo, I think, getting just a little bit antsy on that riser. Who fouls it back to the screen, and it's a no-ball, 2-strike count. So Saucedo back in. Jasso ready to go, and the 0-2 pitch swung on, and that one is going to be popped up over to the shortstop position, and going back and making the grab is Rodriguez. So the pop out to the shortstop, and there is one down for the Lady Panthers here in this bottom of the 7th. So now it'll be Ali Mendoza to the plate. Mendoza hit by a pitch and scored in the first, walked in the third, and then grounded out in the 5th. So Mendoza to the plate, shows bunt and pops it up and back to the netting for strike one. So a no-ball, 1-strike count. Lady Panthers down to their final 2 outs here in game 1. So a no-ball, 1-strike count. And the line and the pitch shows bunt again and dies right in front of the plate. Nice job as Ramirez will throw it down, but not in time to get the speedy Mendoza. And she has got the infield bunt single. You couldn't ask for any more than that. Got right in front of the plate and just absolutely died. So that's what the Lady Panthers need. They need base runners. Now it'll be up to Charisma Rodriguez to try and move the line. And the first pitch is high as Mendoza goes. The throw down to second and not going to be in time. And Mendoza dives in under the tag of Rodriguez out there. A very close play. But Mendoza with the stolen base. So now a run in scoring position for the Lady Panthers. You could throw there from Ramirez, an even better slide by Mendoza. That one going to come inside, get away from Ramirez, and that will move Mendoza to third on the passed ball, and it'll be ball 2 at the plate. Nope, that hit. So no stolen base, and Mendoza has to go back, but a hit by pitch as Rodriguez heads to first. So Mendoza at second now. The Lady Panthers are trying to get things moving along. We'll have a courtesy runner check in. Nope, just going out to retrieve the bat. As now to be the first baseman, Rodriguez to the plate. Rodriguez is 1 for 3, and she'll take the first pitch back up the middle. It is going to be knocked down by Jasso, who slips down in the ring after she knocks it down, but just loses her footing. And now the bases are loaded, full of Lady Panthers. Rodriguez at first, Rodriguez at second, and Mendoza at third. And so now it'll be Juarez to the plate. Juarez 0 for 2. As a quick word from Coach Lujan to the umpire. They want to talk. I don't know what they could be talking about here. Possible interference somewhere. I don't know what they could be discussing here, but I know the bases are loaded. Rodriguez an infield single at first. Charisma Rodriguez hit by a pitch at second, and Ali Mendoza with a bunt single at third. As the umpire is conferring over, I've got to think it's something to do with interference somewhere, but I don't know where it could have occurred. So Coach Lujan talking to his assistants, and he's going to go try and get in on the discussion with the umpires. Jal trails by 5, and they've got the bases juiced with just 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. So again, the umpire's taking a long time discussing things. As he looks like he's going to swing Juarez back into the dugout. So still not sure what all's going on. Well, we've got a moment. I'd like to say a big thank you to all of the great Jal Lady Panther sponsors. And so we'll have a pinch hitter come into the ball game, as it'll be Leah Robison. So Robison on to pinch hit. She's pinch run a couple of times and has a run to her credit. So Robison will get her first at bat of the ball game with I think maybe that's what they were discussing. Is it okay for somebody who's been used as a courtesy runner to come in as a field replacement or a pinch hitter? That must have been what the discussion was about. Rodriguez at first, Rodriguez at second, Mendoza at third. Robison is the pinch hitter, and the first pitch will come inside, and that'll be ball number 1. So ball 1 to Robinson. The base is juiced. Jal trails by 5, but threatening here in the bottom of the 7th. And the pitch, Robinson will take that one. It's a chopper onto the ground, and they'll go and take the out at second and throw it around to first. They will concede the run as that will cash in Mendoza. Leo Rodriguez is going to be out 6-4 for out number 2. Charisma moves to third. Robinson will be at first on the fielder's choice. So you've got Lady Panthers at the corners as they do score the run. Make it 13-9, but now down to their final out. Leilani Salcida to the plate. Salcida triple her last time up, and she'll take that first one, and that is high in the air out to left. That one is going to fall in, go all the way to the wall. That'll get 1 run home. That'll get 2 runs home, and it is a 2 RBI double for Salcido. So Salcida keeps the line moving and cashes in 2. As that'll get Rodriguez home, that'll get Robinson home, and 2 more runs have come across for the Lady Panthers, now 13-11, and the tying run at the plate in the form of Jonna Butts. So Butts will step in as the potential tying run, and the first pitch is going to be on the outside corner from Jasso, called strike 1. So a no ball, 1 strike count. As Robinson back in. And the pitch from Jasso swung on, and that one is coming over and off of the Jal dugout. And so Butts now trails no balls and 2 strikes. So Butts would like to get herself off of the hook for the loss here. And she's definitely got the stroke to do it in the 0-2 pitch, up and in. And chin music for ball 1. No, the 2 RBI double for Salcida. She stands at second. Butts with the open stance, the 1-2 pitch, and that one is going to be up and away. And the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So the 2 ball, 2 strike count, 13-11. Jal trying to battle back. And the pitch, and that one is going to be high for ball 3. So that will run the count full to Jonna Butts. She can find a way on. Natalie Nunez waits on deck. Jasso the quick worker. And the payoff pitch, and that one is going to be just off the outside corner, called strike 3. And that will end the ball game as the Jal Lady Panthers will fall. Our final 13-11 to Dora in game 1. We'll be back to wrap this one up and get you ready for game 2 of our doubleheader, which is over at the baseball park coming up as Panther Softball concludes in a moment here on the Jal Sports YouTube channel.
Our Sports Grill is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and so much more. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. There's so much to choose from. Iron Horse Sports Grill is open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 575-395-2109. That's 575-395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue in Jal. The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
And welcome back to Lady Panther Softball final in this one. Dora wins game 1, 13-11. Will drop Jal to 2-8 on the year, 2-3 in district. Dora goes to 6-6 on the season and now 1-4 in district. Final line for this one as Dora goes 13 runs on 16 hits. They commit 7 errors and they leave 6 runners on base. For Jal, 11 runs, 9 hits. They commit 6 errors and they also leave 6 runners on base. So these 2 teams will match up for game 2 of a doubleheader coming up here in just a little while. I'm going to be heading over for game 2 of the baseball doubleheader today. We're just a little short-handed today at One Radio Square, so I wanted to make sure we could get as much of everything in as we could. So best of luck to the Lady Panthers going forward in game number 2 of this doubleheader. So I'll see you from the baseball park here in just about 45 minutes for more Panther sports today here from New Walmart Broadcasting and One Radio Square. For Max Carranza keeping an ear on things back in the studio, for Dawn Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle. See you in a few minutes from the baseball field as more Panther sports today from New Walmart Digital. See you in a while, everybody.